Happy Halloween! A lot of people know, but not everybody knows, that Halloween was adapted from the pagan festival or celebration of Samhain, or Samhain. Samhain. Anyway, that was confusing for me growing up because I was a nerd and I was interested in this sort of thing, and I read it, which it is spelt like it's pronounced Samhain. So I thought it was pronounced Samhain, like it. I'm embarrassed, but don't be embarrassed if you're that way, because I had never heard anyone pronounce it with their mouth face until I was like 20 years old, so how was I to know? Anyway, originally it was Samhain. And then, a thing that less people know is how this happened, which is in around the year 300 to 400 AD is when the Roman Catholic Church started to spread out through the area that is now the UK, like England, Ireland, all those little guys over there. The Catholic Church was spreading and what's the word? Planting themselves there, establishing themselves there, and they were trying to convert all of the pagans to Catholicism. That was their big shtick. They wanted everyone to be Christian like them, but the pagans in that area were very, very stubborn, and this is because their belief system was deeply ingrained in every aspect of their lives. Their day-to-day, their way of thinking, their cultural exchanges, their habits, how they thought about the world, all was a part of their belief system, which was pagan and not Christian. And so it was very difficult for the Catholic Church to convert these people. When it came around to the concept of Samhain, the Catholics thought to themselves that they could change a couple of the words around, they could tweak it a little bit, but then they could let the pagans keep that. So they changed it to being All Hallows Eve followed by All Saints Day, and they made up the holiday to make sense in their Christian faith. But they kept it similar enough to the OG pagan festival or celebration, Samhain, that when they presented this idea to the pagans, they were like, hey, we have this holiday, this celebration. It's called All Hallows Eve and All Saints Day, and it's like exactly the same as your Samhain, and it happens on the same day. Isn't that cool? Do you want to be Christian, since that means you can keep your celebration? And the pagans were a lot more willing to be converted because of that. And they were like, I don't want to be a Christian. You guys are weird, but if it doesn't actively change what I have to do in my day-to-day, if I don't have to change my celebrations, my festivals, if I can keep my traditions, then I don't see the problem. And that's how Halloween came to be, and how it was made up just to convince pagans that Christianity wouldn't be so bad.